Hello. Wow, Toronto, how are you? You okay? Oh, thank you.
Are you wearing one of your own shirts?
Well, no. So, no, it's like I'm wearing my merch, I'm not, I promise. I didn't think about that, so. My name's Lewis Watson, and I'm here to sing you some songs, but that's okay. I'm going to start off with a quiet one, so we can have like a Mexican. So, thank you. I usually tour with a band, but I can't afford them right now, so...
I'll play with you.
So, thank you. So,
I play music. I'm a musician.
this next song sounds so much better if you sing along. I'm going to be playing a load of new songs, but I'm going to be playing a load of old ones as well. And this is an old one, and it's called Singles. Hey, so it's been a while, and
We missed you!
It's been like 3 years. I'm so sorry. Did they? Shoot, wow. Just quickly, you couldn't have sounded any more Canadian. It was amazing. No? Yeah. That's a good one. So, this next song, I released a new album, by the way, and this is track 2 from that record. And I've been touring with the band for a few months now, since mid-January, and this was, it very quickly became my favourite song to perform. There was a load of energy, you know, we'd all dance and chant and shout, and it was a load of fun. And I'm not going to lie, but I got a bit scared when it came to doing solo shows playing the song, because I thought it would lose all of that energy, you know. I thought, I don't know, I'd be disappointed with the lack of sound, but honestly, it's kept its magic. This is how I wrote the song, and so it's just transporting me back to my room and writing the song, and it's really magical. So there might be less dancing. I have like this weird sway that and for that I apologise. But again, please help me out if you know the words. It's a song called Little Light. Been up since 3 o'clock this morning, and this just makes it all worth it. Suddenly I'm so... I still can't quite get to grips with the fact that I can go like across the world and have people sing my lyrics back to me. It's wow. So before I did the solo tour, I tweeted. I done tweeted. I think that's what it is. I think that's the Latin for it. That I didn't really know what to play, and for you guys to suggest songs for me to play, and a load of you suggested this song, which was amazing to me because I love this song. I'm so proud of this song, and I just kind of thought that nobody else really liked it. So, so thank you for voting for this song. It's from my debut album, and it was actually track 1 on that album. I had to fight pretty hard to get it on. So yeah, it's a song called Stones Around the Sun. And cheers, everybody. Thanks so much. You okay, yeah? So, this next song is track 7 from the new album, and it's my happy sounding sad song. It's where the big bucks are. I can confirm that I've seen not a one big bucks. So. Who knows? It's a song called Forever. Please help me out. The chorus is super simple, and I'm gonna surprise you, but I'm just gonna not sing it one time. And if you're not singing it, it's gonna be so embarrassing for you. So please just sing everyone. So right. It's so right. F the band. Thank you. Okay, so you've been so great in being loud and joining in, and I really appreciate that. For this next song, I'm going to ask for the opposite, though, if that's okay. I'm sure you're capable of it. The first track, you were deathly silent, which was amazing, and I appreciate that. But yeah, this next song is a song that I wrote during quite a difficult time, honestly, where I felt like I had to, I don't know, convince somebody that they were worth so much more than they thought they were, you know, and it's such a shame to me. I think everybody deserves to appreciate themselves and realise just how wonderful you guys are, you know. you're unique, you're special, and you are loved, and you deserve to know that. And so I wrote this song kind of about that. Yeah, that's about it really. But yeah, it's a song called Halo. So this, I'm going to try something different for this next song, if that's okay. I was wondering if you could make a little circle for me.
This is what I usually do for my encore, but I'm travelling alone, I pick up this guitar, and I do the last track in a weird tuning, and I don't want to go on stage and come back and it'll just ruin the song. So we're having an encore in the middle of the set. I'll play it. This is a song by a wonderful band, Gilly Moss from England. This is their song, Made Up Love Song. Yeah, you see it at the end, it's very end.
Thank you so much, guys. That was really... This next song was written about summer and warmth, and we're almost there. Apparently, you guys get really hot summers. Is that true? So the guy wasn't lying. He wasn't having me on. We don't. So no, we're almost there, guys. We're almost at summer. I think apparently. So within the next month. Yeah. So this next one was written about summer and wanting to repeat a moment over and over in your head, kind of like tonight, I guess. That was pretty smooth, honestly. I even swooned. I self-swooned. Anyway, sorry, this song is called Hello Hello, and it's every time. I'm going to get you to sing at the end as well, if that's okay, since that was so beautiful. Okay, this is Hello Hello.
Oh, I appreciate this so much.
Welcome. I love that. I had a friend in school called Patrick, and we used to go to gigs every now and then, and it always kept me up, but he would always shout from the back, "You're good!" It's like, it's nice, but it's not what people shout, you know? And so, that always made me laugh. In Portland, on the second show of the gig, somebody shouted out, "I like you!" And it reminded me of that. Because it was like, you know, I'm tolerating this. Really made me laugh. So this next song, I've got 2 more oldies and then 2 more newies. This next song is make it sing. Is a super important song to me. It's a song that I wrote a while back, and I originally intended it to be a very quiet acoustic song, just me and my guitar, very personal, and it very quickly became much more than that. We added drums and chanting and clapping, and I love that version. That version is the one that's online, and it's done me a load of favors. It was in a Disney film, which is really cool. Thank you. But for the last 2 years, I've been playing this song how I originally intended it to sound, and so I'm going to do that tonight, if that's okay. It's a song called Into the Wild. This song was written about a dream I had one time. You've had a dream before, right? Amazing. That was your longest year boy ever. So, I was having a dream, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in the crowd at like a talent show or a gig or something, and a lady walked onto the stage. She was wearing a purple dress, and she sat down at a lap steel guitar and just started playing the most beautiful song I'd ever heard. And I'd never heard the melody or the music before, and I remember telling myself to wake up and to write this song and to become a billionaire. And the song was so beautiful though that it kept me asleep. It was a lullaby, and I woke up the next morning and I had completely forgotten the song. So I wrote this song about that song. It's kind of like Tribute by Tenacious D. But not as good. And we couldn't afford Dave Grohl to dress up as the devil. He starts in the same chord. Yeah, this is a song called Stay. Thank you to Dizzy for supporting her. I can't actually see, but I have like a secret window up there.
We saw you.
Man, I felt so James Bond.
We saw you.
Yeah, oh, of course. I really enjoyed that. I was up there the entirety of their set. Really enjoyed that. I'm really glad that they could support tonight. And thank you guys so much for listening. You know, everybody who supports me, they always come back and say, "Man, the crowd is amazing." And that's something that I really pride myself on, is that you guys who buy the tickets, you always come, you always listen, and I really appreciate that because I've done a ton of support stuff. Nobody cares, and it sucks. And so thank you so much for listening, and hopefully you go away now with a new band to listen to. You know, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm also, after these two songs, I'm going to be selling my merch there at the back. So please do come and say hello. We have t-shirts, CDs and vinyls. Even if you can't buy anything, I'd love to thank you in person and to take a picture with you, scribble on things, whatever you want me to do. I'd really like to do that. I will say is that I've been told that we need to get out of here by 10, so we'll do it, you know, efficiently. We'll be efficient with our time, you know. And I'll try and meet as many as well. I'll try and meet all. That's it. This next song is a song I wrote about the end of the world.
I was there that last year.
In my version of the end of the world, there's a giant flood, and we all drown and die. Sorry, and sorry, but I'm completely okay with that because I'm with the people I love, and we dance to Springsteen songs, and we fall asleep, and we're just glad that we were together, you know. In my head, it was a really beautiful way of looking at the end of the world, and now that I say it out loud, it's actually extremely dark. So I apologise for that. On the record, there's like a 2.5-minute outro that gets quite big with strings and the band, and unfortunately this guitar isn't expensive enough to be able to replicate their sound. So I'm going to play an abridged version of this song, but I'm going to play it much slower so it seems like the full-length version of the song. Just being honest with you guys. This song is called When the Water Meets the Mountains. Super simple. On the count of 4, you just got to look like you're having a really good time, okay? We're going to take a panoramic picture because it's 2017, so it's possible now. So you're going to have to, it takes about 4 seconds, so you're going to have to look like you're having a really good time and continue looking like you're having a really good time.
Look at your buddies.
Until the end, okay?
Can you hold me for 4 seconds?
We do it. So 1, 2, 3, I can't wait to post that because somebody's face always gets messed up. And they always reply like, "My face!" Crying emoji, so I can't wait. Amazing. So quickly before I play this last song again, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for coming out. I kind of disappeared there for a while, and you know, it took me a while to come back, and to be able to come back almost 3 years later and still have about 350 people in a room. So thank you. This next song is track 3 on the new album, and it's probably my favourite on the record. It's a song called Deep the Water, and I really hope you like it. Hey guys, thank you again. I'll see you next time, I hope. If I don't see you again.